Today we have the lovely Juliana, and we're shooting one of our very quickly becoming one of our most popular looks. This is the Divine Collection. So we've pulled out some additional pieces here to really fine tune and give you such a beautiful look. But to start out, we're going to be using New Beginning Blendable Cream eyeshadow, and this is going to be our base shade for the eyes. We're going to be blending this with your fingertips or a firm brush from the lash to the crease. And then you can gently buff that out, working up to the brow bone. But the concentration of color on this look is from the lid to the crease. And you can see Juliana's moving from inner to outer corners of the eye. And this is pretty much just slightly lighter than her natural color to create a foundation for the other shadows to adhere to. We're going to go right into eyeshadow, the first one being our Divine Satin Shimmer Powder Eyeshadow. And we're going to blend that with our brush all along the lid area. And you can see Juliana is buffing until those edges are smooth, starting on the center of the eyelid, moving inward and outward until everything is smooth. Next, we're going to use Garter Satin Matte Powder Eyeshadow, and this is going to be blended from the outer corner of the eye, making a small V, through the crease, fading inward and extending on the outer end just a bit. So as you can see, Juliana is really blending into that outer V first, and then working it inward through the crease and buffing all the way so that she's blending all her edges and then lifting out just a little bit to extend that shadow. Good job, Jules. You can see how she's blended this perfectly. Next, we're going to use Insanely Waterproof Black Tip Eyeliner. She's going to blend along the lash line from inner to outer corner, lifting slightly on the outer end. And with this look, we do extend that eyeliner and lift up at the outer corners. Juliana's resting her fingers on her cheek here to balance her hands. She's using soft little dashes, working above the lash line and underneath. So she's showing you some advanced techniques pretty quickly here. And you can see how she's resting her hand, doing little dashes right into that lash line. Lifting on her corners, going back in. When Juliana has completed her liner application on her eyes, she's going to use a small rounded brush and she's going to blend Intense Love Satin Shimmer Powder Eyeshadow from the outer corner inward, lifting slightly over the top of that liner. So we're going to create a little drama here, buffing Intense Love up and out, a little thicker on the outer corners, gradually fading as we move inward. And then I'm also going to have her blend that underneath her lower lash line as well. Just on that like outer third, just above the liner. Sweep that underneath when you're done too, Jules. Yeah, perfect. So this is what creates all the drama with this look. And Intense Love is a deep brown with a touch of silvery flecks in it. So this look is all muted pinks and cool browns. Great job, Jules. So the next item we're going to choose is our Eye Brightening Nude Waterline Liner Pencil. And Juliana is going to apply this to the inner rim of her lower lash line. It's just above the lashes, right on that inner membrane, to whiten the whites of her eyes even more, create more white space, and reduce any redness around the edges of the eyes. And this is a simple trick that creates so much impact. The next step is one of our favorite shades, is the Adorn Smooth Glide Waterproof Eyeliner, and she's going to blend this under her lower lashes from outer to inner corner. And then she's going to go ahead and smudge a little bit of that Intense Love Shimmer Powder Eyeshadow over it. Once again. So that's really going to make that lower liner waterproof, that layering of the powders in the cream eyeliner. So I'm going to have Juliana apply a little bit of the waterproof mascara to the tops and bottom of her lashes. I'm going to have you do the mascara. Let's do a coat of mascara first, Juliana, before we do the Happy Tears. Yep, that's not on the card, but I wanted you to just have a little more intensity on those lashes. And we're gonna apply our mascara to the tops and the bottoms, really focusing on those outer corners. And you can see that Juliana's using the wiggle method, where she wiggles from the base of the lash working up so that you not only catch mascara on the full lash, but it also helps to separate them at the same time. And you can see Juliana's eyes are really starting to pop here pretty quickly. Okay, she's going to next apply the Happy Tears waterproof top coat. This is one of our accessory products. It can be used with any of our looks. She's going to again do the wiggle method, but what she wants to make sure she does here to really waterproof the mascara is to apply the Happy Tears not only underneath the lashes, but all the way to the top as well. That's how you create that seal. And something that we also incorporate with our Happy Tears is we also will take a fine eyeliner brush and go along the eyeliner, and that will seal that eyeliner as well. So I'm going to have her show you that trick when she finishes applying Happy Tears to her lashes. So Jules, you want to apply that on the top. You want to apply that to the underneath of the lashes and also the top. That's how you get that seal. with the happy tears. And you can see that she's not only applying a thin coat, but she's also continuing to wiggle and separate. Okay, so Juliana is going to show you an advanced technique here to cry-proof your eyeliner. She's going to take a very fine eyeliner brush. She's going to dip a bit into the happy tears, and then she's just going to quickly and easily put a soft line over the top of her top and bottom eyeliner. So today Juliana is choosing the soft brown fine line brow definer. She's going to use firm but short strokes, blending the outer ends of her brows first, blending upwards in those soft hair-like strokes. And then she's going to move inward, creating even softer definition on the inner corners of the eye. And then she's going to take that spoolie brush and buff up and out to soften the line and also put those hairs in place. So here she goes again on the other side, filling those outer brows, moving inward, using soft but firm hair-like strokes. And then she's gonna turn that pencil and buff. So this look incorporates a very modern, fluffy eyebrow. So we chose to use some of our brow pomade. So Juliana is going to dip the brush into the brow pomade, swirling it around, and then she's going to buff her brows up and out. So this is going to hold those hairs in place and have them a little fuller than if those hairs were laying down. And this is a very popular look right now. Great job, Jules. Easy peasy. So Juliana has already applied her foundation and concealer, but we're going to show our technique for applying the Bare Beauty HD Finishing Powder. And what I'd like Juliana to do is take the cotton puff and I want her to press just the tiniest bit of powder into her nose, under the eyes, forehead, and chin. And then she's going to take a soft brush and buff. So by using that technique, she is setting the foundation, she's filling those pores, and making her skin flawless. Next we have our rose gold highlighting powder, and this is such a popular shade right now. Any highlighter with a touch of gold and a touch of pink is all the rage and just makes skin look beautiful. So she's going to use a fan brush and apply that just above her cheekbones. So she's using a back and forth motion, swirling a little bit too, working up into and above the brow, on both sides. Slightly underneath the brow, the tip of the nose, in her Cupid's bow. Oh, that is stunning, Juliana. Beautiful job. Okay, so we've got some serious contour about to go down. So because Juliana's skin is a little bit fairer, she's gonna use a fine fan brush again so she doesn't pick up too much color. And she's going to make a fish face, work right just above the hollows of the cheek and swirl. And then after she applies that where she wants it, she's going to use her powder brush to buff any edges. This is the Nuptial Serious Contour Powder. So you can use any contour color, but by changing the amount of bristles in your brush, you can change the amount of product that you pick up if you want more or less. So Juliana is also going to apply a bit along her forehead and under her jawline. And as an advanced tip, she can also apply just a touch to the sides of her nose. What's really great about Nuptial is that it can also be used as an eyeshadow right into her outer crease line. So again, I'm going to have Juliana show you with a diffused eyeshadow brush how to put just a touch in the outer crease of her eye. So if you want to create a little more drama, go ahead and use that Nuptial contour shade. Touch of smokiness, love it. Okay, next we're gonna move on to our blusher, which is Sparkling Powder Blush. We're gonna use a fan brush again to the apples of the cheeks. Smile, Juliana. And we're gonna just dust a little bit right there. And you can see how she's using a backward sweeping motion to the apples of the cheeks to the top of the ear. And this is such a popular shade for us, it goes with almost any skin tone. And she's just continuing to buff until any of her edges are smooth, and she's blending it with the highlighter and the contour shade. Great job, Jules. You can see she's giving herself a little smile. That's got a touch of shimmer in it. I love how it highlights the apples of the cheeks. Okay, so we're moving right on to the lips. This is our last step. So we have NYX Fine Line Lip Liner, and Juliana is going to line the outer rim of her lips using small dashes and connecting the dots. So she's going to work on the outside of the lower lip, on the bottom, outside on the points of her top lip, and slightly inside on the sides. And you can see from the cover image of this look, we have in the image gone outside all over the lip to create a fuller, more pouty lip. So that's an option for you as well that I'm gonna have Juliana demonstrate. That you want your lip liner just slightly on the entire outer lip to make your lip look fuller and more pouty. So you can see she's resting her hand on her chin for stability. She's going back in and working on the outside of the lip line. And then she's softly buffing in the lip, which is going to create even more longevity throughout the day. Next, she's going to top that with Tamed Long Wearing Lipstick. This is a long wearing lip color. It is matte It is one of our best-selling shades. It is so wearable. It's that perfect muted pink that everyone wants. And she's going to be applying it just inside the lip line that she created. So after she's applied it to the top and bottom lip, I'm going to have her blot it with a 1-ply tissue and then reapply again. There you go. And then we're going to have her reapply that tamed lip color again. And we generally recommend you let any long-wearing lip color dry down for a good amount of time before you apply any gloss. So before Juliana applies her lip gloss, I am going to have her blot this one more time with that 1-ply tissue. So our final step of the Divine Collection is our Sugar Cookie Frosted Lip Topper. Lip toppers are formulated specifically to be applied over long-wearing lip color, and it will not break them down. So the feel of these is a little different. They're almost creamy, and they feel really nice, and they taste really great. So this is Sugar Cookie, and Juliana is going to apply just the smallest amount to the center of the lips, and this is a frosty white color, which is just stunning, to give that highlight on the center of the lip. And there you have it, the Divine Collection on Juliana.
Hi, this is Elaine. I hope you enjoyed that makeup tutorial. If you'd like more help, we've got it for you. Send us a picture of your completed look and we'll have one of our makeup artists review it and send you tips and tricks on how to perfect the look even more. Or if you think you need a one-on-one tutorial, just email us at info@makemefab.com and we'll get that set up for you. Thanks for watching.